welcome to Roots at Ebenezer's, our monthly Americana and Roots music live stream. Thanks for joining us if you are watching online, and hello to everyone listening in on West Norfolk Radio. As usual, we're coming to you from Ebenezer's Tap Room and Bottle Shop in Crewe. Hey. Yeah, they usually cheer a bit more at that point, but it doesn't matter. They're from out of town, it doesn't matter. Which is in the northwest of England. Tonight, our special guests are Paul Armour and the Dawn Chorus. They will be playing 2 sets, and I will be chatting with Paul during the interval. Oh, and possibly Chris, but you'll meet him later on. We also have another fantastic interval guest in the shape of Scarlett Town. But right now, on stage and ready to make beautiful music, please welcome Paul Armour and the Dawn Chorus!
By the fire, it always filled me with desire. The paint and a map on the wall. I was taught that I could thrive with just a road on which to drive. Roll when the hills rise and fall. But it's hard to comprehend that the fairy tale end tends to be few and far between. I was taught that I could be anything, just dare to dream. Still, that remains to be seen. Till you find your knee deep in it, a fox chased by a hound, stuck in the midst of a honey ground, fighting nail and tooth in the service of the truth. Goodbye, naivety of youth. But those you've looked up to are not much different from you, and a hero won't always wear a cape. But death comes by and time will always seem to fly. You can run, but never quite escape. Till you find your knee deep in it, a fox chased by a hound, stuck in the midst of a honey ground, fighting nail and tooth in the service of the truth. Goodbye, naivety of youth. But everything has a price with the rolling of the dice. See that nothing's guaranteed. Now you can't just run away. Every day you'll be meant to pay. So face your fears and you'll be free. Till you find your knee deep in it, a fox chased by a hound, stuck in the midst of a honey ground, fighting nail and tooth in the service of the truth. Goodbye, naivety of youth. Goodbye, naivety of youth.
That was a song about becoming less naive hopefully less naive as I've grown up. I turned 30 last year, which I still don't really know how I feel about it, if I'm totally honest.
Feel good about it.
That's the two polar opposites that you tend to get. It's like, some people are like, it's rubbish, it's all downhill. And then some people are like, it's amazing, you're going to feel incredibly free. You won't give about anything. And I'm hoping maybe for the more joyous latter, but We'll see. It's been alright so far. Although 31 is approaching. So this is a song I wrote about the perils of believing that the grass is greener elsewhere in the context of a relationship or trying to find a potential suitor. Dating websites can make it seem like there's never-ending amount of options out there for you, which is sometimes true, I suppose, for a small minority of us, but myself included, maybe not so much. But this is a song about that one person who is there all along and you ignore them until it's too late. And this is a song called There She Goes. That I've lost her is something I can't pay, but oftentimes I leave without a care. Caught between greener grasses just around the bend, and the love I find with her would never end. She said, boy, I'll soon be leaving like you left me here before, but I won't come back knocking on the door. While batting down the hatches, I've blown on my chances. There she goes, gone forevermore. She would never be the one that got away. Through thick and thin I thought that she'd stay, but I dragged her through the thick of it, too blind to ever see that the fate of us was never down to me. She said, boy, I'll soon be leaving like you left me here before, but I won't come back knocking on the door. So I'll batten down the hatches, I've blown on my chances. There she goes, gone forevermore. She said, boy, I'll soon be leaving like you left me here before, but I won't come back knocking on the door. So I'll batten down the hatches, I've blown all my chances. There she goes, gone forevermore. So I'll batten down the hatches, I've blown all my chances. There she goes, gone forevermore. A little table, but I thought that wouldn't really work for this evening. But so yeah, bear with me.
I can hold on to that for you if you want.
What? Just
Yeah,
permanent.
yeah, I know you for that.
Oh, fair enough. A little bit less banjo might be appropriate. No.
I think that's what you people usually say.
Yeah. Here's a bit of a bluegrass tune called New Camptown Races. suppose, yeah. I'm keeping these guys on their toes. I'm getting slightly. It's not normal. It's not a normal gig to be like streamed in real life and on the radio. I keep, and then I see a reflection of myself in the screen, in the clock, and I'm like, oh my goodness. It's like slightly overstimulating, but it's great. Hello to those of you at home, if there are any of you. It's
Hi, Mum, if you're watching.
I think my mum is watching, and my dad. So hi, Mum and Dad.
Hi, Paul's mum.
It's nice to see you. Nice to feel your presence. Something like that. Okay, here's a song that I have to be very careful of singing in front of my girlfriend. She's not here, but she might be watching. I don't know. But this is a song called "You Can Have Her," except you can't. Can I get this one off, Chris?
Pretty steep, right? You want to count it? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Someone to play with, but all I wanted was love to stay. The girl I loved, she up and left me. She ran away with my best friend. And she comes in around midnight. Daylight comes, she's gone again. You can have her, I don't want her. She didn't love me anyway. She only wanted someone to play with, but all I wanted was love to stay. Well, life gets mighty empty without love to call your own. I'd rather have love that I can cling to. Now the world and all of its gold, you can have her, I don't want her. She didn't love me anyway. She only wanted someone to play with, but all I wanted was love to stay. Someone to play with, but all I wanted was love to stay. All I wanted was love to stay.
Cheers, thank you very much. Okay, here's another song that I wrote. This is a song called "No One to Blame But Me." This is a song about jealousy, for the most part, and comparing yourself to others. And I've done a fair bit of that in my time, and I know it's wasted energy, but it still happens sometimes, nonetheless. And this is a song about getting a little bit jealous of people who seem to post a few YouTube videos, and then the next thing you know, they're playing Wembley. And the YouTube videos, the songs are good, but the YouTube videos are not particularly great quality. It's just an iPhone, So if we've got all this fancy camera equipment, but if anyone's recording on their iPhone tonight, maybe post it up and then we might be playing Wembley. You never know. But we shall see. But yeah, this is a song called No One to Blame But Me. Did you get this one, Chris?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I'm feeling so goddamn blue. My head to the bottom of my shoe. Spend nights on the internet to see folks I have never met. I wish I could do what they do. There's no one to blame but me. No one to set me free. I hold the lock, but I swallow the key. And there's no one to blame but me. But damn near wherever I look, see men I could label a crook. But reputation sabotage won't ever camouflage the chances that I never took. There's no one to blame but me. No one to set me free. I hold the lock, but I've swallowed the key. And there's no one to blame but me. I wasted my precious time. I used all the energy that's fueling my jealousy. I wouldn't be stuck in my prime. There's no one to blame but me. No one to set me free. I hold the lock, but I've swallowed the key. And there's no one to blame but me. There's no one to blame but me. Cheers. Well, it's very, very nice to be here. I haven't played in... When was the last time I played in Crewe? I played in Nantwich last September, I think, at the Food Festival. But I haven't been in Crewe for a while. I once played in the like the big market hall.
Here it's better.
It is. You're right. Yeah, I didn't really like it very much, to be honest. I mean, it was all right, but it was sort of like a lot of.
Unless they're booking you again, which people love it.
No, well, please, Market Hall, get in touch if you'd like to. I had a great time. No. It's one of those places now. People are coming and going. It's a nice place to try out new stuff, and people are coming and going, so there's a little bit less pressure. Unlike this, where it's like everyone's silent and it's being filmed and it's on the radio. So it's every musician's dream, but it's also kind of scary. So we're making it work, I think. Here's another song that I wrote about stumbling out of the bar late in the evening. And having a little bit of an existential crisis. This is a song which is on an EP that we released back in November, which feels like yesterday, but also feels like a long time ago. We have some CDs with us, over here by Sam. I'll hit CD. There we go. You'll be very pleased to know about that, obviously. How many people here have a CD player? Not terrible. For those of you online, not terrible. But yeah, no, there are plenty of other uses for CDs as well as playing them. Ice scraper, frisbee, coaster, bird scarer. Medallion. Nice. Haven't heard that one before. What was the other one that someone said the other day? Pizza cutter. Apparently you could cut pizzas with them. So, and yeah. So anyway, we have CDs. And for those of you online, we have Bandcamp. So yeah. Okay. Here's something. Moonshine Shadow.
Found myself alone at closing time. The lights are out and the doors are locked behind. The bartender speaks of spit and gravel. I think a little stuck down inside of my shoe. So I fumble in the depths of my pocket. I could have sworn I'd save just one more roll up for the road, but it ain't quite the time for me to go home. Sometimes you get that feeling in your bones. So now I'm wandering down a lonely road. Mind's racing, don't know where to go. And if I'm headed across the tracks, my moonshine shadow has got my back. I hope it's just the stars that can see me, illuminated by that big old white light. While I'm thinking about the things I never said, while I'm dreaming about the dreams I never dreamt. And I don't mind if it's courage and desperation that'll pull me towards something I can hold on to. No, I don't have a clue what to search for, but I won't find it place I wanna learn. So now I'm wandering down a lonely road. My mind's racing, don't know where to go. And if I'm headed across the tracks, the moonshine shadow has got my back. Don't know where to go. And if I'm headed across the tracks, the moonshine shadow has got my back. Moonshine shadow has got my back.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to play one more song and then we're going to take a quick break, and some things are going to happen in between break, and then some more music is going to be played, and yeah, cheers for sticking with us. So this is another song which is on that EP that I mentioned. It's a song called I Just Want to Know. Crucially, it starts on the 5.
Cheers, Paul.
Okay. 1, 2.
just wanna know that you're there for me. Just wanna know that you care. Mind up crying on your shoulder. Just wanna know that you're there. There's nowhere to run when reality ends up crashing through your door. Try to prepare, pretend it's not there, soon you'll be shook to the core. I thought I was fine, now I'm doing the time. Prison cell I built in my mind. Somehow I know you can break me up. Just try not to leave me behind. I just wanna know that you're there for me. Just wanna know that you care. Mind not be crying on your shoulder. I just wanna know that you're there. I'm the house on the hill trying to bear the storm. Locked all the windows and the doors. Left you a key by the old oak tree in the hopes you'll still call me yours. I'm the broken boat drifting out to sea. Can you throw down your anchor for me? Stole my hand right under to the side. Pull me up and you will see. I just wanna know that you're there for me. Just wanna know that you care. Mind not be crying on your shoulder. Just wanna know that you're there. Sam Draper on the fiddle, Chris Lord on the banjo, and Pete Thomas on the double bass. Cheers.
Roots at Ebenezer's is a monthly live-streamed concert featuring Americana and roots music artists from the UK and beyond. The live stream is free to watch online, and you can listen live through our partner radio station, West Norfolk Radio. The show features a full concert and interviews with the guest artists.
Yeah, I host a show there at, there's a bar called Bluegrass Barrel House. We have a spotlight series.
I only listen to myself over at the end.
Purchase a ticket and you can be part of the studio audience, enjoying incredible music and amazing craft beers from the intimate concert room above the bar. Check out ebenezers.co.uk for more details, and don't forget to join the mailing list so you never miss a gig.
Yeah, great first set there from Paul Armour and the Dawn Chorus. Paul and I think Chris, please come and join me in my small but perfectly made interview corner. Would you like a mic? But you have to do it between you see, because we can't afford another one. Right, is that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
You know, it's great this, because normally when I ask people to come across, this is confidential by the way.
Oh yeah, sure.
They're like this tall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pete, where are you? No.
That's why I said, no way am I interviewing you, mate.
No.
Sorry.
No, Pete loves the limelight.
We just pick the shortest ones,
Fruit chat, sorry. So there's
it's all right. No, I like to hear you laugh.
There's an in-group, like a band joke about fruit chat. But
okay.
Anyway,
trouble is,
Pete will be furious.
You're talking to the world here.
Sorry.
So we either have to go back and do the whole story about the thing.
Or we don't touch it.
They'll just have to come to a gig.
Yeah. Maybe we should not touch it.
Come to a gig and you'll get the full story.
Anyway, hello.
Hello.
Right.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, aren't we very polite, aren't we? Yeah.
British.
Well, thank you for coming. Great first set, as I've just said.
Cheers.
Yeah. You okay with it? You know.
Yeah. I wasn't nervous until I stood up there.
Okay.
Then I got a little bit nervous.
Well, it's the size of the audience in the room, I think.
It is a whopper.
Yeah, that's what that does it to everybody.
Trembly knees. Yeah.
Anyway, I bet you both.
But yeah, no,
before-
enjoying ourselves.
Sorry, say it again. No.
We're enjoying ourselves.
Good. That's really what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't say anything, but I think he nodded.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm also enjoying myself.
Thank you, Chris.
At least 50% of the band is enjoying it.
Good. Yeah, we just make up what the other ones are thinking, won't we? Really. I'm going to stop talking like that now because I could go anywhere with that, and people want to hear about you too. Well, the whole band, really.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's Chris, obviously on what were you playing? Banjo.
On the banjo,
yes,
yeah.
right. We've also got Sam on fiddle.
Yep,
yes?
Sam Draper on
Yeah,
fiddle and Pete Thomas on the double bass.
Right. Yeah, and the two of you. So the band hasn't been going that long, is it? Yeah.
I think it's just about a year. Do you think?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, me and Paul have been playing together probably a bit longer
Sure.
than that, like
Maybe.
a couple of years.
Yeah.
But,
No, I've met you guys before at the Crossover Festival.
Oh yeah, we did a little armour and throws thing there, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right,
Chris
yeah.
came
And
in on banjo.
is that where you met as a band? Is that where you threw yourselves together, so to speak?
No, so we
No.
we
It's hard, that. It is hard. One day we'll have another mic. But,
no, it's all good.
Yeah.
So we met at I was attending Naseby Bluegrass Festival,
Right.
and Chris was playing at the Bluegrass Festival, and we entered a like a scratch band competition and an open mic thing, and asked a guy called Noel Dashwood to join us, who sadly isn't with us tonight, but
right.
hopefully he will be again at some point in the future.
That means you're going to have to sack somebody. Is that right?
Well, Sam's leaving to America event in
fair
October or
enough.
November or something. So he's I won't have to sack him that way.
Okay.
If I wait
Thank
that,
goodness for
I'll
that.
wait that long. It'll be all right. But no, and then Noel played with us, and then we won the scratch band competition, which was really cool. And then we just sort of thought, this could work, and we continued to play together. And and here we are now. I suppose we've done some cool things, and yeah.
Good. Well, I know I definitely talked to you in this way. At,
Totally.
Interview at Crossover.
Yeah.
Didn't I? It was this last one that that's last year.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Yeah. And I've spoken to you a couple of times, Chris, I think. This is in your capacity as something to do with the bluegrass. I can't remember the full name now.
Oh, the British Bluegrass Music Association?
That's right. It's like the BBC, but there's more letters
pretty
in
much.
it. Yeah. Okay.
That's what we like to think. Better than the BBC.
Better than the BBC. More letters. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so we're sort of finding out a little bit, just what you were saying just now, about what you did before you got together with the Dawn Chorus. And you knew each other anyway. So what about you, Paul? Were you playing bluegrass solo before then?
A tiny bit.
Yeah.
I think I started playing bluegrass a bit more seriously at like the end of, I think it was like 2021, roughly.
Cool.
I think that was, I can't remember if it was 2021 or 2022. My girlfriend started university in London, and then she was like, why don't you go to a jam? And I was like, I'm a bit scared. And then I went to a jam, and then I met Chris, and then, and from then on, I was kind of taking bluegrass a little bit more seriously, and now I'm a little bit obsessed. But yeah, me and Chris have been playing ever since. So yeah, and then the.
Well, the
Naseby
obvious
thing.
question is, what were you playing before? You got.
It was kind of like country, folky-ish, Americana-y sort of stuff that you can't necessarily put a label
that
to.
first set, it started off. This is heavy-duty bluegrass, hardcore, and then you drifted very nicely and very gently into country more. Am I right about that?
There's a little, it's sort of like, there's definitely country. It's all like one in the same, but it's like, trying to straddle the line and try and write. Well, I try my best to write as good a song as I can. So we sort of.
in terms of arrangement anyway, there's a song, and then we kind of try and do the song, the give it what it needs, I suppose.
Okay, and were they all your own songs?
Not all most of them. Not all. You Can Have Her wasn't, but I'm forgetting what we played now.
Doesn't matter.
What's the service? I was down there. But yeah, most of them.
You wrote a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay, right. And Chris, I don't know whether it was you that told me, but at the 3 or 4 crossovers that I've been to and talked to people, I learned that bluegrass is actually pretty modern as a concept in itself.
I don't want to get... It was invented in the 40s. I don't want to name the year because I'll get it wrong. And
come on.
A friend of mine might be watching and he'll be like...
Yeah, they'll phone up.
Yeah.
Someone can't hear him.
It's 40-something. Bill Monroe had a band, Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys, because they were from Kentucky, the Bluegrass state. And eventually they got popular enough that they named the music after them, so it became bluegrass. Just people would call it that bluegrass music.
Yeah. I was amazed when I heard that. Yeah. So you've got an album out, CD. EP.
EP.
Yeah, and you've
CD.
waved it around a bit.
Yeah, Sam did the twirlies.
Yeah. So remind us of what it's called again.
It's called Heartaches and Mistakes.
Yeah, which is sort of like a bit worrying as a title, really.
Yeah. Luckily, we didn't make too many mistakes.
Yeah. And my assistant has just come over with one here.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there we go. Heartache, and you've already gone through all the jokes about CDs.
Yes.
And whatever. So
yeah.
Frisbees. We never did frisbees. Mini frisbees. Yeah, great. So, did you say where this could be obtained? Yes. So
at any of our gigs or through our Bandcamp, which is I guess is probably Paul Bandcamp /
If they just go to
Paul Armour on the Dawn Chorus.
Yeah. Just the website.
Or there's a website
and that can be, So what's coming next on the recording side then? Anything?
Good question.
Good question.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well,
we're working
only good questions so far I've managed.
We're working on some new songs and no recording imminently, but just trying to establish like some regular places to play and travel a bit and enjoy ourselves and we're working on some new stuff which we're going to be introducing in the gigs and soon
Chris wants to talk.
Just want to say quick something. Like that CD, the EP that we've recorded, like I'm very proud of that. It's one of the kind of best things I think that I've been a part of. I think part of it was that we rehearsed so much for it. Like we'd been gigging and we rehearsed a lot together and we planned it out. So once we got to the studio, it was, we just put it down and there wasn't that much to do really. We just played it and it was pretty good. So I'm hoping for the next one that we do that it will come after a kind of protracted period of actually playing the songs live rather than sort of straight into the studio.
No pressure. Wish I'd asked the question there, even though it was a good one.
It was a good one.
Anyway, you guys, Chris, Paul, thanks ever so much.
No, thank you.
Second set.
Thank you so much.
That'll be the punk set, isn't it?
Yeah.
The second one, yeah.
Slash hardcore.
You better take that because it will go in your pocket otherwise. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, guys.
Thank you very much.
We can have a little break now. Yeah. Cheers. Paul and Chris, that way. And of course, Paul and the Dawn Chorus, will be back soon for their second set.
Did you know you can now access the Roots at Ebenezer's online archive for free? Simply visit ebenezers.co.uk and click on the gigs page. From here, you can access our full concert archive containing hours of live performances featuring amazing Roots and Americana artists from around the world. We also have a YouTube channel where we release our favourite songs from the monthly livestream concerts. Please subscribe to the channel and help us to promote the wonderful artists that we feature. Roots at Ebenezer's. Great beer, great atmosphere, great music.
Now, if you're enjoying tonight's live stream show, it would be lovely if you could send us a donation. You can do this by visiting our website and clicking the donate button at the bottom of the homepage. We use the donations to help put on more gigs like this and support wonderful artists like Paul Armour and the Dawn Chorus. And talking of wonderful artists, please welcome on stage our special interval guest, Scarlet Town.
very much.
That song was written by a young bluegrass musician called Molly Tuttle, and it's about being proud to be different. Molly Tuttle developed alopecia when she was 3, and I think it's probably about a journey, being different, and I think all of us can relate to that in some way or other. The words are amazing, and I wish I'd written it, but there you go.
This next one's by a gentleman called Tim O'Brien, so if you know Tim O'Brien, we'll do our best to give you a Tim O'Brien tune. This is called Brother Wind. Are we ready? Made up my mind to go someplace so far away, I had it worse. Without a sad goodbye, no hugs or tears that way, it's probably for the best. Sent cards along the way, said I was looking for a brand new life. I never settled down, my wanderlust would always cut ties like a knife. Sometimes a lonesome wind calls out my name like it knows me. And on a night like this, I don't know where to go, it shows me the way. 'Cause he knows me. My brother will. Takes me away. I always looked ahead, I was so afraid that I'd be caught behind. Followed the crooked stream to places I have never been in. One more highway sign, and I'm like some other guys, I might count the hours till the day will end. But it's not so I can't rest, for me it's the time that's best for talking to my friend. He knows me. My brother will. He's lonely too, but he takes me away. I've ever had is open road. My skin's all cracked and brown, it's a mirror to the desert ground and the dusty wind that always blows. I never left a mark, just left some footsteps on this shifting sand. Whatever pushes me is something only he can ever understand. 'Cause he knows me. brother when he's lonely too, and he takes me away. He knows me, my brother when he's lonely too, and he takes me away. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, we're going to do a number by the Horse Necks now, and we're actually supporting the Horse Necks next month. Next month, yeah, in Neston. Good of an Anglo-American combo. Very, very good. What are they? Paisley Gray. That's the venue. Oh right. Oh okay. Apparently that's the venue. Yeah. So if you're out that way, and I know you're all probably all local, try and catch us in Neston. Should be a great gig. And this is, what's this one called? Going Across the Sea. I know it's Pete's birthday, I know it's Paul's birthday. I've got a big birthday coming up soon. It's my 30th as well. So this is a composition. It's an original written by Jim.
Well, the first one is.
Well, yeah.
I can't take credit for the set. It's a set, and the first one's called The Sai Stomp, and it was written in mid-Wales by myself and a couple of pals. We were called Green String Theory at the time. The Nottingham people will remember them, hopefully. Yeah. Aye. What a three-piece that was. So the second one's a bluegrass tune by Bill Monroe. I can't take credit for that.
What's it called?
I forgot that. Ebenezer's.
Yeah, last one's Ebenezer.
We thought we had to get that one in. Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's not very loud if you are. That's okay.
Whatever. 1, 2.
Oh.
Roots at Ebenezer's is a monthly live-streamed concert featuring Americana and roots music artists from the UK and beyond. The live stream is free to watch online, and you can listen live through our partner radio station, West Norfolk Radio. The show features a full concert and interviews with the guest artists.
Yeah, I host a show there at, there's a bar called Bluegrass Barrel House. We have a spotlight series.
I only listen to myself over at the end.
Purchase a ticket and you can be part of the studio audience, enjoying incredible music and amazing craft beers from the intimate concert room above the bar. Check out ebenezers.co.uk for more details, and don't forget to join the mailing list so you never miss a gig.
Okay, excellent stuff. Let's hear it again for Scarlet Town. Come on. Hey, Ruth. Ruth, hello. You can have that. And Carl, please join me for a quick chat whilst Paul and the band tear themselves away from the bar and fight their way through the studio audience and us, of course, and onto the stage for their second set. Anyway, what a lovely set. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Really nice. Yeah. And that's stirring.
Do you want to actually help these lads get back?
No, you don't worry about them.
Okay.
No, we got a job to do.
I'm doing
here.
my mum thing, you know, let the boys come in.
No, we don't. We ignore them. Yeah, they're only the top of the bill act. You know, no, I'm more interested in you at the moment. No offence, guys. Okay, so how did this all happen then? Scarlet Town. Let's start with the name.
The name, Scarlet Town. So during lockdown, when I couldn't play with the folk band that I played with before, and Ruth couldn't play, she sang harmonies in a sort of an Americana band.
Sure.
So we were stuck together for a long time.
Can you just be a little bit more specific? Where you are, it's lockdown. You got a bit bored. You got glue out.
That's it. Yeah.
And,
so Ruth started singing lead instead of harmony. So she was trying out a few songs. And I sort of started. I joined her on the mandola, and she got that little bass, that little quarter-sized bass. Sure. And the first song that she did that worked okay was called Scarlet Town, and it's a well-known song by Gillian Welsh. If anyone who
which
follows.
I'm sure everybody here and everybody out there knows that song.
Yeah,
do they?
that's right.
They're not saying much, but
so,
anyway.
So that seemed a good name for a band as well. So that
sure.
was, so it started out with just the two of us.
You're going to say because it was lockdown.
It was lockdown,
and I assume that you were living in the same house.
We were, and we had to talk to each other.
Yeah, I don't want to get personal here, but you're obviously a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So there is also, just very quickly, a little story about the bass. So
the little tiny bass. Yeah, it was
a little bass for a little person.
Cute.
So Carl went to the wood yard to get some wood to do some work. Kicks open the front door, and that little bass arrives, all in bits, and he says, "I've bought you a present, and you're going to learn to play this."
Oh, I see. That was when you.
I don't play an instrument, and
right.
I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." But then I should have known better.
It looked like matchwood at the time.
Yeah.
So you had to rebuild it as well as
he did everything. Okay. He rebuilt it.
Magnificent.
So he paid £40 for it. I hope it sounds better than a £40 instrument, but he did it all. And so I'm learning to play it now.
Wonderful. But you didn't get it from a music shop. You say, what did you?
It was from a wood yard.
It
was some guys who recycled wood and old instruments, and it was destined to have the head cut off and be made into a lampstand. But because the front was all broken in, it didn't get there. So I went in, saw it, said, "Wow, I'll." They thought it was a cello. But anyway,
well,
I said, no. So I took it home in bits, and like I say, Ruth's face, she wasn't exactly delighted when I brought this thing in bits. But all turned out well in the end. So that was how we started out, and then we drew Tony in and Jim, who's a recent sort of friend. Sure. So and there we are. The rest is history.
Fantastic. Where are you based?
Over in Helsby.
Oh yeah, so
near the famous Bluegrass Club. Actually.
Okay, yeah. So you've had a bit of a journey down today, to the other end of that bit of part of the world. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming. Okay. It's been really
welcome,
really good. And thank you again for your set. Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Once again, Scarlet Town. And now, ready and waiting on stage, or at least I hope they are, I don't know, I'm just busking this really, waiting on stage for their second set. Let's welcome back Paul Armour and the Dawn Chorus.
Good evening, once again. Cheers for sticking around. We're going to play you a little bit more bluegrass. Thank you very much. Straight in the deep end, that felt like. Okay, here's another song off that EP that I mentioned, and this is a song about getting dumped a few years ago. Before I met my girlfriend, who, by the way, apparently commented on the live feed saying, "Yes, your girlfriend is watching," which was Very good. But yeah, this is a song I wrote a few years ago, and it's a song called Muddy Water. Muddy water rise, tell her that I tried. Wash my bones up, come high tide. Muddy water rise, tell her that I died. With her last words on my mind. Honey, we will be alright. I need you more than ever. Love me, you may never cry. Please just try. I'll run down to the river. The water will make me shiver, 'cause I'm too cold inside. Muddy water rise, tell her that I tried. Wash my bones up, come high tide. Muddy water rise, tell her that I died. With her last words on my mind. Honey, we will be I'll sink down to the bottom, soon to be forgotten with time. On my side, I'll lay there with pirates' treasures, a sunken bottle, letters of hope. Let fate decide. Muddy water rise, tell her that I tried. Wash my bones and come high tide. Muddy water rise, tell her that I died. With the last words on my mind. Honey, we will be
Cheers.
Upon reflection, I think I was being a little bit dramatic in the aftermath of the dumping. But, you know, it was the way I felt, so it came out. And, yeah. Chris is doing a bit of tuning, which indicates to me that we probably need to change key.
Or I've got it wrong. Both equally likely. Have I got it wrong then?
No. You've done a cracking job, sir.
Thank you very much. You've done all right as well, I suppose.
Thank you very much. Okay. Here's another song that I wrote. This is the title track off of the EP. It's a song called Heartaches and Mistakes. Hopefully there won't be too many mistakes in this one, and therefore not too many heartaches on your part if you observe the mistakes. But, there we go.
my feet, only to find what I left behind was right there in front of me. But I swear the gods didn't care to think you were treated unfair. Just 'cause you can't hear the voices scream doesn't mean you ain't dealing despair. But heartaches, mistakes, they won't ever let me be. So I try and pick up the slack wherever my past follows me. I rip through your mind like a hurricane of smoke, drink through the pain, carving a path of disruption and leave you cursing my name. But the guilt consumes forever dooms, in my case it's rightly so. But you can't always blame the hand you dealt, well I guess you reap what you sow. But heartaches, mistakes, they won't ever let me be. So I better try and pick up the slack wherever my past follows me. Heartaches, mistakes, they won't ever let me be. So I try and pick up the slack wherever my past follows me. If I try and pick up the slack wherever my past follows me.
Cheers, thank you very much. So it's really nice to listen to Scarlet Town in the break there. Thank you for coming up and playing. Like, you guys sounded really good. And was it Crooked Tree you did first? It was, wasn't it? That's a cool song. I think it was. Was that awesome? Yeah? Okay, good. I wonder if I've seeing and hearing things. No, it sounded really good. Thank you for being here with us. And so here's a song. Another one which is on the EP. There's a slight trend that. Here we go. Here is Sam Draper with the CD. And we also have some little stickers. Do you want to show them the stickers? That's a sticker. And we also have a T-shirt. Sam, would you like to put the T-shirt on?
They don't want me to put it on.
Fair enough. But this is a song called Something That'll Never Be Mine. And it's a song which I wrote a number of years ago and kind of thought I was done with because I put it on a solo album, and I didn't get sick of it, but I sort of brought it to the band as like a, maybe we could use this one for a little bit as a bit of a filler until I write something better. And they were, when it came to recording, they were like, "Oh, so we're doing Something That'll Never Be Mine?" And I was like, no, don't really want to. And they were like, I think we should. And I was like, okay.
We believed them into it.
But yeah, it was no longer Paul Armour and the Dawn Chorus, it was the Dawn Chorus and Paul Armour. And but no, I'm very glad we did do it, and because we came out with something which we're pretty proud of. And so this is a song about not really knowing where my life was going, and now having a little tiny bit more of an idea of where it's going, I suppose.
straight out of town. In all the ways I'm thankful for your comfort, but I'm bound to let you down. It's funny how the same thing that made me happy is the reason that I left. Still I see no one more until I get more, then all I want is less. Something that will never be mine, won't let it escape me this time. 'Cause I've been searching blind for something I can't find. Meet you at the end of a line with something that will never be mine. No one is as beautiful as a lover that you're about to leave behind. No one is as precious as your mother, you're always on her mind. Nothing is as prosperous and advantageous as a dead-end job you had. Still I see no one more until I get more, then all I want is less. Something that will never be mine, won't let it escape me this time. 'Cause I've been searching blind for something I can't find. Meet you at the end of the line with something that will never be mine. Thank you very much. Cheers. Okay, we're going to play a song now, a tune, with a lot of chords. And if anybody in here would like to count the chords, there might be a small prize. Or anybody at home who would like to maybe count the chords and, I don't know, pop it in the comments, I guess. Sam counted them the other day, so yeah, none of us had for a while. We did a whole tour of back in November. We did a tour with a band called Gangster Grass, and every night we were like, there might be a prize if you can guess it right, but not knowing it, we'd never counted them ourselves, so that might have been a little bit naughty of us. But I think there was only one person who tried to guess, in fairness, so, and we don't know if we got it right.
Oh,
That's a good guess.
it was a good guess for bluegrass, but no.
It is not 2.
It's not 2. Spoiler. Are we ready, chaps? How you feeling? How you feeling, Pete? Are you feeling all right? Think so? Thank you very much. Goodness gracious. Whew. Okay. That's the hardest bit of the set out of the way. I'm going to take this opportunity for my arm to cool down and to get rid of the lactic acid. And I shall... Sorry? I shall have a Paul Anna. Anyway. So, on my left, playing this strange circle guitar thing that always needs tuning. We don't say that word. Fun fact about Chris is he absolutely loves the banjo, but the only thing he loves more than the banjo is a nice sit down. Yeah, he's very jealous of you guys right now. For you guys at home, you're probably sat down as well. If you were standing up, would that be weird? No, maybe not.
Standing desks and stuff these days.
Oh yeah, true. Then on my right, oh no, I didn't say your name, did I? Oh. Anyway, on my right, Mr. Chris Lord on the banjo. I spend so much time trying to remember the fun facts that I forget to say people's names. On my right, playing this very teeny tiny instrument and absolutely shredding it, frankly. It's an honour and a pleasure to play with Sam. He's a fantastic musician. So are these guys, but Sam is, you know. I should have said that for you guys as well. You know. Anyway. Sam, is this how many is this our fifth gig or something that he's playing with us, and he's doing a bloody fantastic job. Fun fact about Sam is that he eats kiwis with the skin on. Yeah. The first noise I heard was a which was sort of my reaction as well. But anyway, Mr. Sam Draper on the fiddle, everybody. And on the double bass, the most mysterious member of the band, and he absolutely hates this. Pete's got two fun facts. First fun fact is he absolutely hates anything about fruit on stage. He hates fruit chat. So the mere mention of a kiwi, he's probably broken out on a cold sweat. Look at him, his eyes boring into the back of my head. Anyway, another fun fact about Pete is that he's always on the lookout for a new blazer. So if anybody's got a nice blazer they would like to introduce Pete to. Anyway, Pete Thomas on the double bass, everybody. What's your favourite? No, sorry. Anyway, we're going to play you one more song. The one time I planned an encore, nobody asked for it, so I'm not doing that again. See how this goes. But yeah, if you would like another, we may be able to provide. Okay, here's a song about a rambler who quits his rambler ways and falls in love with a young lady called Nellie Kane. I got told off the other day by Sam for not tuning before I when I changed the capo, so I'm just going to do that quickly because
you don't want to suffer the wrath of Sam.
No. Might throw a kiwi at me. 3. Oh no. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Lovely. Okay.
met my Nellie Kay. She was living in a lonely cabin with a son by another man. 5 years she had waited for him, as long as a woman can, as long as a woman can. But I don't know what changed my mind, till then I was the rambling kind, the kind of love I can't explain that I have for Nellie Kay. She took me out to work that day to help her till the land. In the afternoon we planted seeds, in the evening we held hands, in the evening we held hands. But her blue eyes told me everything a man would want to know. It was then I realized that I would never go, I would never go. But I don't know what changed my mind, till then I was a rambling kind. Explain that I have for Nellie Kay. Tall. I became a father to him, she became my all, she became my all. I don't know what changed my mind, till then I was the rambling kind, the kind of love I can't explain that I have for Nellie Kay, that I have for Nellie Kay. Thank you very much. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Cheers for sticking around.
If we must, I suppose. No, thank you very much. I worked out that the only other thing that's worse than planning an encore and then nobody asking for it is telling the audience that you could play an encore and then them not asking for it. So thank you very much. Again. Thank you to Julie at the back there for booking us and getting us to come down here. And thank you to Fat Pigeon for coming along and doing all the filming and making us feel welcome. Put it together. Yeah, this has been a really, really cool gig, so thank you very much. Some gigs, I play a lot of gigs in, all over the place, and some are not quite so good. So it's nice that this one has been, so thank you very much. And yeah, here's a... Oh, I should probably do a tune again, or Sam will get angry. But this is an old bluegrass tune, a song called Long Journey Home. And hope that you guys don't have a long journey home. Hope you have a short, safe journey home.
Not quite an exciting title, is it?
No. Short, safe journey home.
Doesn't really scan.
It's not quite as good. Okay.
Mr. Sam Draper. On the banjo, Mr. Chris Law. And on the bass guitar, Mr. Pete Thomas. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. And I'm on my long journey home. It's black smoke rising and it looks like a train. Looks like a train, boys, looks like a train. Black smoke rising, looks like a train. And I'm on my long journey home. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money, a $2 bill. Yet I'm on my long journey home. Looks like some rain, looks like some rain, boys, looks like some rain. Cloudy in the east, looks like some rain. Yet I'm on my long journey home. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. Yet I'm on my long journey home. On down the line, she's on down the line, on down the line. Little girl waiting, on down the line. Yet I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money with a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. Lost all my money with a $2 bill. Yet I'm on my long journey home. Yes, I'm on my long journey home. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers, guys.
Let's hear it again for the fantastic Paul Armour and the Dog Chorus. And let's also hear it again for interval guest Scarlet Town. Yeah. Here at Ebenezer's, our next gig is in 2 weeks' time on April the 2nd when we welcome the Far North. Remember, you can watch all our live stream concerts at ebenezers.co.uk, where you will also find details of all our up-and-coming gigs. So that's all from us. Please donate if you can. Remember now, it's okay to be more than 31 years old. Good night.